0-2 in season openers under Tim Floyd, and all his advanced publicity arriving, trying to change that with Mayo and Mercer. Mayo, the steal in the finish here. He finished with 32 in his collegiate debut, so he stepped up, but the Trojans still trail. James Florence attacks the defense here for Mercer. He had 30. And USC loses, now 0-3 in openers under Tim Floyd. They lose to Mercer by 15 points in O.J. Mayo's debut.
Kenny and I will now provide the audio for the choice cuts from Sunday's college basketball schedule. We start with the men.
Go.
I do the men. I'll let you know when it's your turn. Pittsburgh State, Kansas State. You're looking at super freshman Michael Beasley. He had 30, and K-State takes care of business, a 76-66. Montana and Gonzaga. Jeremy Pargo. He had 17. Second half, Pargo again. Gonzaga wins 77-54. You have anything to add to this point? Nope. All right. Northeastern Illinois. Michael Jordan's son, Jeffrey, walk-on at Illinois. This from the corner, his first career shot. It didn't go in.
His dad played that.
A little bit. Brian Randall, he had 14.
2 exhibition wins. Indiana turning freshman Eric Gordon loose on the Chattanooga Mocs. Gordon, 6'4", 215 from Indianapolis North Central High School, averaged 29 points, 6.2 rebounds his senior year. Ranked number 2 in the 2007 recruiting class by ESPN.com. And he played Michael Jordan's son in the 1996 movie Space Jam. Also, you know who came from his school there at that high school? Babyface. I know, I have all his albums. Indiana down at half, 50-46, but Gordon here dishing to Armon Bassett because you're a freshman, you should share early. We're tied at 50. Then in the second half, Gordon more. That'd be the NBA line we draw up, and he just fires. Look at dialing up long distance, which is okay. He can do that. Coaches can't. Again from long range. Gordon, sweet. Illinois coach Bruce Weber might get mad all over again just watching here from what he's missing. Gordon, 7 of 11 from behind the arc. The Hoosiers explode to a 14-point lead, and then DJ White, active downstairs, gets the block. Kevin Goffney gets swatted. Bassett up court, passes to Gordon. 3 more. 33 points, the most ever for a player in his Indiana debut. The Hoosiers win 99-79. Yeah, hang on to him for 4 years if you could.
Number 2, UCLA figured to show a whole lot of love to Youngstown State in their first ever meeting. Let's meet Kevin Love, although I don't know why. Feels like we already know everything about him. But here is a refresher course. He was very good in high school. He's apparently very good now. But here's the kicker to me. His uncle Mike, lead singer for the Beach Boys. Now that's music, kids.
Good
California girls.
There, huh?
No, California girls. Come on. 6 foot 10-inch big man. Pretty much shows he can do it all. Drawing the foul there, then showing off the range, the why not 3. He had 22 and 13 in his first game. This was his second game. Going off the glass, made the freebie, of course. And then UCLA still commanding lead. Love down low block, not once but twice. No quit, he's not on this play. At a game high 21 points. You've just seen 2 freshman phenoms. Jay Billis now gives you a high 5. Jay, I think you forgot somebody. What about this guy? The freshman Johnny Flynn making his Syracuse debut against Siena. Let's meet Johnny. Along with his current teammate, Paul Harris, led their high school team to the New York State title in 2005. Harris, by the way, would have his 8th career double-double in this game. Syracuse up 4 in the second half. Here's Flynn from 3. Syracuse up 7. It's all about Johnny Flynn, the freshman. Was 10 of 13 shooting. Flynn hit 6 of 7 from 3 land. Syracuse shot better than 72% in the first half. Flynn had 28 overall, breaks Carmelo Anthony's Syracuse record for most points in a freshman debut, and there, leaving it for Arinze Onuaku with the slam. Syracuse goes on to win.
College basketball schedule moving from the exhibition phase to the should-win non-conference phase, and Duke 52 in a row of those. That is the longest non-conference win streak in the nation at home. Aggies, Jonathan Gibson, double team, lob pass to Fred Pete. No, Gerald Henderson intercepting and dunking. Closer look, Henderson, there he is. Watching, and I got that. Off he goes. Ball you man, ball you man. Duke forced 26 turnovers overall. Later in the second, Duke up 73-54. DeMarcus Nelson kicks it open, wide open. John Shire for 3 at 22. Duke wins at 86-61. Long flight back. in the O'Reilly Auto Parts CBE Classic. I guarantee you John Wooden's got it right, huh? UCLA into the second round. I actually missed in Cal State San Bernardino. Love here, a rebound ahead to Josh Shipp. Good outlet pass. Shipp finished with 16 points. Second half, UCLA up 23. Love, 6'10", 260, backs down Michael Earl. Little baby hook there, 7 of 10 from the field. It's easy to do when you're that close. Again, on the boards, gets the pass out. Russell Westbrook. That UCLA pulling away, that's the kind of stuff that makes them love and Pauly and the lob pass inside. How about 19 points, 9 rebounds? That's typical for the kid. UCLA wins 76-41. Folks from the San Verdue a bit overmatched there.
Second round of the NIT season tip-off, a dandy between Syracuse and St. Joe's. Johnny Flynn, a day after breaking Carmelo Anthony's record for most points by a freshman in his first game. He had 28. Let's see if he would go off for 30. Here's Flynn playing the role of assist man. And what a pass to Dante Green. Syracuse a 4-point lead. On to the second half. It's a 5-point game. It's Flynn to Arins Onuaku for the jam. Further along, Syracuse again with St. Joe's hanging tough. Flynn can score. We see the passes, right? That's again to Dante Green. Check it again. He's a tremendous scorer, but we're seeing all his passing in this one. Under a minute left. St. Joe's down just 2. It's got to be a tie game, right? No. Darren Govins misses the wide open layup that would have tied it up. Under 30 seconds left. St. Joe's down 3. Dasheed Carr misses. Pat Callisis is fouled. He would make the free throw, tied at 68. We haven't shown you Flynn scoring until now. That's his only basket of the game. What a big one. Jim Boeheim ties Jim Calhoun, 12th on the all-time victory list.
Yo, Leafs, dude.
Yo.
My man, let's wrap. College hoops.
Oh, you're back at it, huh?
That's an express, actually. Far and wide from the campus, Chicago State, Michigan State, Drew Namick with the block, Drew Neitzel in transition, alley-oop to Raymar Morgan. He finished with 25. Michigan State wins 86-53. They'll play Mizzou next. First half in the Columbia-Ohio State game, Jamar Butler wide open on the skip pass, drains the 3. Ohio State goes on a 10-3 run. They led by 7 at the half. Butler missing, but Kostas Koufis has got his back, rebounds and scores. Ohio State wins 68-54. Oral Roberts, Texas A&M. Derek Rowland the miss. DeAndre Jordan dunking at home. That's how Pooh Williamson taught him to rebound. 12 points, 8 rebounds. Who am I kidding? Pooh never got in the lane in his life. Joseph Jones had 13. The Aggies win 67-53. And then you got Northern Arizona. So you got Tucson, you got Flagstaff, Kevin O'Neill filling in for Lute Olson. Kyle Landry able to hit it there. The Lumberjacks putting up a fight. Jordan Hill, turnaround. Arizona by 5. Arizona's going to win it 76-69. Let me do the math. They win by 6.
Gardner-Webb, and couldn't Davidson knock off the top-ranked school in the land, North Carolina? Officially a Davidson home game, but it was tough to tell. Tyler Hansbrough had himself a big first half. He had 12 points, 11 rebounds for the first half, finished with just 14. This was a ball game, folks. In the second, Davidson's up 1. Stephen Curry, nice crossover. Curry had 24. UNC coming back down 1. Danny Green offensive rebound, and the foul. Heels up 2 after the freebie. Up 1, just over a minute left. Wayne Ellington, step back, tough jumper. Ellington at 20. It's a 3-point game. Now down 5, desperation time. Curry misses. Thomas Sander, offensive rebound. Curry going to try to draw the foul, but he misses again. And Roy Williams from North Carolina, they hang on, and I do mean hang on. 72-68 is your final. So Davidson comes up just short in its chance to knock off number 1, but this won't be the last we see of the Wildcats this season. They've got 3 more games against top 25 schools, including a matchup against number 10 Duke in Charlotte, and a West Coast roadie that'll take them to second-ranked UCLA. They'll play that game in Anaheim. To the Garden, 2K Sports College Hoops Classic to benefit Coaches versus Cancer. That's Joey Dorsey playing his first action. Missed a couple of games due to a shoulder injury. Trying to give us John Calipari a big night.
They were very physical. They got the ball inside where they wanted it, and Dorsey was an animal. I mean, if Joey doesn't play today, we get beat.
Well, here you go. Quite an endorsement from the coach. Second half, the freshman Derrick Rose scored 21 points in the last game. Rose did not have a great shooting game, although I'm going to show you a couple shots he did make. Memphis up 11 after the 3-point play. Here's Dorsey, the block on David Goldbold. Dorsey's 5th block of the night. He was a beast, 9 points, 12 boards, and then Rose, again, just 4 of 13 shooting. He had 17. Tigers win. Oh, John, they need an opponent in the championship game.
Michigan, Georgetown. Hoyas 5th in the polls. Wolverines now in the direction of John Beilein. Michigan. It's Ohio State week. Roy Hibbert, he's a big man, and they're scared of him. Comes up, set a screen for Jesse Sapp. Michigan defense sags to Hibbert. Sapp finds DeJuan Summers, who finds the hoop. Jeremiah Rivers, ball in the corner. Michigan Zach Gibson sagging back on Hibbert. Now Rivers drains the 3. Hoyas up 12-0. They start the game 6 of 8 from 3, and on a 28-7 run here again. Hibbert with the ball, the post. Everybody go to the big fella. DeJuan Summers will beat you. Hoyas up 34-12 at that point. 74-52 is the final. Hibbert, he finished with a dozen.